According to Senator Nazim Burke, in September of 2005, the government entered into the first agreement with the Global Petroleum Group, which states the government will give the GPG the rights over 11 of our maritime blocks in exchange for funding of a legal matter between government and a company in Texas.
One of the other promises that the company made, the Russian company made, was in exchange for this license to explore these 11 blocks, we will not only give you the commitment to pay for the lawsuit, pay for the arbitration, but we will put, within 5 days of signing this agreement, which was signed in September 2005, we will put $2.5 million into the hands of, into the bank account of the government to show that we mean business and we're serious. We will put $2.5 million US into the government bank account within 5 days after September 28, 2005. They did not put any money until May of 2006.
The cloud of secrecy continues. The senator says, as the said agreement between the Global Petroleum Group and the government of Grenada requires that a sum of monies be put into a consolidated account for government of Grenada. According to Senator Burke, the monies were not deposited at the stipulated time.
Instead of paying the $2.5 million, they paid $1.9 million. So they said they were going to pay 2.5, they paid 1.9. But in the meantime, the Global Petroleum Group on the 17th of October 2007 wrote to Minister Bowen and said to Minister Bowen, you have asked us to pay the other $600,000 into the account of Mr. Lev Model, the gentleman who was running the call center in Grenville.
The senator says to date, $600,000 US remains unaccounted for.
That money was never deposited into the account. We are not here accusing Minister Bowen of taking the money. We are only saying these are the documents that we have seen. And $600,000 clearly did not end up in the consolidated fund, which is, by law, by the Constitution says, any monies that is payable to the government under Section 75 of the Constitution, any monies that is payable to the government must be paid into the consolidated fund.
The senator who walked out on Tuesday's Senate sitting says this is what he was trying to get across to the ministers, president and speaker of the House. However, he was shut down before he could finish his presentation. Attempts were made to get a member of the government team to address the concerns raised by Mr. Burke. Up till news time, there was no response. For GBN News, I am Rachel Bean.